Greg.
I'm Regina.
Welcome to Poppin' Trays. And today we're going to bring you a video of the top 10 tradable pops that we're looking at possibility that we would trade. Okay.
Before we get started with our top 10, I do want to ask anyone that if you will, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and definitely leave us any feedback you feel like leaving.
Yes, and always remember we do have a Patreon if you're interested in becoming a patron. And we will get started with our top 10. Number 10 is Scarlet Witch, a Hot Topic exclusive. Its current trending value is $36.
Yes.
Which this was a hard to find pop.
It was really hard to find.
For the reason I actually have it here, I don't currently know how hard it is to find, but so I'm not looking for it. But
right.
We did have a hard time finding it when we were looking for it.
Right.
And then our number 9.
And what's the value on that number 10?
That was $36.
$36. Sorry, guys. Okay, go ahead.
And next up is Heat Ray Godzilla. It has a value of $37.
I heard it that time.
And it is a glow in the dark. We actually have one out of box.
Yes.
Right there.
And the glow, guys, is awesome. I don't like the 4-inch pops as out-of-box pops, but this one is a must just because of the glow and the coming out of its mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't really, you can't see the flame coming out of his mouth unless you take him out. Then, number 8 is Smaxy the Seal, the Virtual Con.
Yes.
That is the one with, the actual con sticker. It has a trending value of $40, which this is a very cool pop. It's, just now part of this new con, so I only see it having a upward shot because there's a lot of ad icon sellers out there.
Especially it being an ad icon pop, I do only see it rising in value. It is a serial ad icon, which of course I love, and this is a.
All right, and our next one up is the Harry Potter with Key con sticker. We was able to get that, and that has a trending value of $45 currently.
Yes, and this is definitely a must-have pop for any of those Harry Potter lovers out there, and I know that's a huge fandom. So it's definitely an excellent pop to get.
Yes, it's a really good pop. And then our next one, this one hasn't quite got a settled price yet. It's really new. It is the Olympad Freddy. So it currently is showing $50. Which, it's a Freddy. I don't look for it to stay there long because it is a 2000 piece. This may be one, if you are looking at it, you might want to snag up now.
And one of the great things about this Freddy is that he is carrying the torch, which is the little torchy. And so if you happen to got the first box of fun, you got the torchy, and now here's the Freddy carrying the torchy as well. And before we move on to number
5.
Okay.
That was number 5.
Before we move on to the second half of our top 10, we are going to let Will go ahead and do his shout-outs because he's so excited to do his shout-outs.
Yes. Okay, so.
And the shout-out of the day goes to
Air Pop Control.
Yeah, Air Pop Control. He's a very nice guy, and he always gives a shout-out to his grandkids and the post office on all of his videos.
Also, our last video got
good. Will likes doing his shout-outs. And the second shout-out goes to
Tills Pops.
All right, Tills Pops.
Tills Pops.
What about it?
I have no idea who that is because I just wrote the comment section. Anyway, next one, final one.
And the last person to get a shout out is
Collectible Cord.
Collectible Cord gets a shout out. All right.
Yeah. So, Air Pop Control, Chills Pops, and Collectible Cord.
Yes, that was Will's 3 shoutouts of the day.
Yes, and you guys, if you guys are interested in their channels, they're all wonderful YouTubers with great content, and I will link all of their YouTubers down below.
I'm doing one more. Funko Fat Guy!
Alright.
All right, Funko Fat Guy.
Jake, you heard it. You have been shouted out.
Jake!
Yeah, it's Jake from State Farm.
Jake from State Farm!
Alright. And the top 5, we will begin with a bronze medal Freddy, which this is another one of those that I do believe will end up rising in price. It's a pretty nice looking little figure, and
Yeah.
it's a Freddy Funko. And as you can see, I collect Freddy myself, so I know those don't come across cheap. And this one's current trending value is $55.
Yes.
And
And now?
next, we will kick it up a little notch. And it is going to be
Killer Frost from The Flash. I absolutely love this pop. I love the way they really gave her hair a lot of texture. Her eyes, you could just tell it looks like a snowstorm. And that's really what she does, what her power is. This is a very magnetic pop, and I know a lot of people were looking for it. And this pop is from the Fall Convention 2018.
and it has a trending value of $80. And next up is from New York Comic Con.
Yes, awesome.
Alright, and next up would be number 3, the top 3, and it begins with the 2018 New York Comic Con Batman Orange Chrome. It currently has a trending value of $90. This is the con sticker. So it's a very nice pop. I've had it for a little while, and I just can't really let the chrome grow on me, so I thought I may let this one go from my personal collection to someone that may enjoy it just a little bit more, but it ain't something that if nobody really wants to trade for it, I'm happy to keep it. I just thought there may be somebody enjoy it a little bit more than I may.
And this is, again, like Greg said, the con sticker, and it is the Toy Tokyo con sticker.
Yes. And
Our number 2 pop is
Freddie Mercury, or Freddie Funko as Freddie Mercury from Queen. That's a lot of Freddie.
Freddy.
It's the Freddie as Funko Fat Guy likes to call him.
Yes.
And he currently has a trending value of $165 trending value, which he is a 3,000 piece, which that's not very much, and it's a very nice looking pop. If you are a Pop Rocks collector or a Freddy collector, this would definitely be in your genre that you would want to make sure you do have this particular pop, which it is very nice.
Absolutely. I love the Freddy.
Yes, and our number 1 pop for trade currently is Freddy Funko as Hercules, the 2,000 piece.
It is the Freddy Funko as Hercules, the 2,000 piece Freddy. It is a Disney Funko Pop, so I do believe it is a sleeper pop, and it will rise in value even more than it already is. And its current value is
$185.
Ow.
And that was our top 10 tradable pops. And we would like to challenge a couple channels to include in our little challenge here. We're going to challenge,
Roscoe Pops.
and we will challenge Funko Fat Guy. We'll challenge Jake over there, see what they have up for trade, and maybe if you like this idea video, maybe share it with some of your friends, and let's see if we can't get this going and get some trades going on in the community, because I know sometimes it's kind of hard just to see what people has out there available for trade.
Absolutely. And we are popping trades after
Yeah.
all.
Yes. And always remember,
Keep it poppin'.